Welcome to the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Sustainability Recap. The following information is a rundown of key sustainability news items for the month of January. First up, 8 North American conservation groups launched an online community for sustainable seafood. The Be Happy application allows Facebook users to pledge their support for ocean-friendly seafood, share information, and essentially encourage people to be happy with their seafood choices. And in Europe, Asperson, a Danish processing group, won the McDonald's Sustainability Award, which is given biannually to one of the chain's suppliers. Asperson won for its contributions to the MSC certification of the Baltic cod fishery. Also in Europe, the Norwegian Institute of Food, Fisheries and Aquaculture Research has announced a 3-year, €3 million project to assess the environmental impact of cod and haddock catch and production. The project, called Whitefish, was developed to enable small and medium-sized companies across 4 countries to meet the environmental demands of supermarket chains that are too costly to carry out on their own. Next up, Sustainable Fisheries Partnership continues to expand. In January, they announced alliances with Wegmans Food Markets in the eastern United States, as well as Ipswich Shellfish Group. Next up, Alaska Pollock achieved certification for responsible fisheries management. This means that it fully conforms to international guidelines set by the UN's Food and Agriculture Organization. And Friend of the Sea, an international conservation group, awarded Kefalonia Fisheries a sustainability certificate. Kefalonia is a bass and bream farmer in Greece. And Chile's Multi-Export Foods is the world's first salmon farming company to achieve the Global Aquaculture Alliance's Best Aquaculture Practices certification for its salmon processing facility. And finally, Grieg Seafood's Guna Bay salmon in British Columbia is the world's first salmon producer to be sourcing its fish from multiple firms that have achieved BAP certification. And of course, the biggest news this month was that 7 major Alaskan salmon producers, who account for 72% of the state's harvest, have decided not to continue with the MSC program beyond October of 2012. Now, this is not to say that the MSC program has not expanded. The organization continues to expand its presence in markets around the globe. MSC has entered into a partnership with the North Atlantic Seafood Forum, one of the world's largest seafood business conferences. The parties have developed a conference platform, Sustainability and Communications, to address industry issues falling under the sustainability umbrella. MSC has also launched its 100th product in Sainsbury's supermarkets in the UK. The product is Icelandic line-caught haddock. And in the US, United Supermarkets is the first Texas regional chain to obtain MSC Chain of Custody certification. And the PNA Persane skipjack tuna fishery was also granted the MSC eco-label. Meanwhile, the Portuguese sardine Persane fishery's MSC certification was suspended. This is due to insufficient stock status and absence of appropriate harvest controls. The fishery now has 90 days to implement an action plan to address these issues. MSC has also warned Europe's 8 mackerel fisheries that their certification may be suspended in March if the Northeast Atlantic mackerel fishery is not brought back under an international management regime. Thank you for joining me for the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Sustainability Recap. This is Ryan McKay. Buy smart and eat more seafood.